Hello, YouTube. Gonna happen. What's up? What's up? Well, here another day on Bama Riders Live, doing a clutch kit on a Wildcat. Yes, look at that, the Wildcat XX. It's our body pole, part of Bama Riders now, and we got a little trouble some windrock. Yeah, he toasts his belt just a little bit too much. Here's the belt. You can tell he got a little bit of too much heat on it and he glazed the belt. Looks almost like mine. I did some damage. Well, here's the new belt. And you know, you just cannot go with a new belt without having a new clutch, right? Because, you know, he's trying to get a little more low speed going and everything. Well, let me show you what we've done already. It isn't too much. We just took out this 30mm bolt here. You got a cover here, but it's kind of your fence. It probably creates air coming out of the primary clutch. When it's moving, it creates air in there and pushes the hot air out. Now, tricky here, you got a 10mm on the outside here, and you got a 8mm on the inside. Simple enough to do, not a super big deal. And you know, on your secondary, just in case this goes for pretty much any side by side. And I just dropped the bolt because that's me. All right, I got the bolt here. I'm gonna put it the same way it goes. All right, guys, let me show you a trick here real quick, okay? And I'm gonna put it all the way in. All right, you got your bolt there. You take it out, and you see this not moving, okay? Get your bolt loose just a bit, but you feel enough play in there. Get your hammer and just beat it like 1, 2, 3 times. That's gonna lose all the shaft out of your secondary, and now it pulls. And I know I have a couple of washers you need to kind of worry about, but that's half of your secondary there. You see, so we're fixing to clean this too. Here's Paul. And we have 2 washers here. You need to, for sure, you got a thick washer close to the main part on the secondary, this one, and you have the thinner washer to this part where it rides outside where the bolt goes through. And we're gonna just leave them here on the box, and then you just pull the whole secondary. And probably we're gonna take out this 4 T30s, T27s. I cannot promise you what it is. And we're gonna change this, let me put this down for a second. And we're gonna change this helix here. This is the whole helix inside of there, and most likely it's gonna have a spring. Yes, there's a spring inside of there with the helix. That's it. You know, we're gonna change this here in a second. And for right now, what I'm gonna be working on, I'm gonna keep you updated on this, is replacing, you know, taking out your 10mm bolts here, and most likely this is gonna come out of there to replace just this spring. Actually, when you do that, you're gonna have all the space in the world to replace your fingers. The fingers, but it comes on the clutch kit. This fingers on the Wildcat versus Polaris. In my Polaris, but actually I got it open right now, you can see I have the fingers, but they're adjustable. You got the weight inside of the fingers. You've got a little tiny little weights in there, but you just put, I got on mine 432, but it's for my setup. On this one, you got a pre-weight for what you need to do. You call your people. What is the people you bought the clutch kit with?
Yeah, so the clutch kit we're installing is a Speedwerx hypershift clutch kit. And when you get in touch with Speedwerx, you tell them what altitude you're riding at, what type of terrain you're riding at, what size tires you're riding, and they spec out a clutch for you. And you call their clutch line, and they're extremely helpful, very knowledgeable, and they ship you an entire clutch kit ready to go for your machine and your terrain.
There you go. But the only difference is, you know, on mine, you need to make your own clutch kit with the weights, and you just go from, you know, 432, you need more bottom end, more top end, more gripping on the bottom, more gripping on the top. It depends what you're trying to do. On this one, it's pretty much you set up, you're ready, you tell them, hey dude, I got 32s, I have this tune on the Wildcat, I need this, I need that, and they send you, you know, the preload, and that's what I was looking at, the preload already weight, perfect for your side-by-side. We're gonna take this out in a minute here, and I will let you know, see how it comes out. I don't wanna, put everything on camera. This is no rocket science. We all gonna do this, but we get with you back in a minute. I'm gonna take those things out and show you how it looks after we pull this primary out of this Wildcat and see how it looks, because like I said, I've never done a Wildcat. We're learning. This is a learning curve for us, but we'll see you in a second, guys. All right. We're back. We're gonna show you this real quick. I told you a few minutes ago we went to take out this, 246 610 millimeter out of there. That's those. Paul just grabbing in his hand there. We have here, your spring is going to be replaced because, obviously the, clutch kit is going to have more tension. This is your plate, comes out of there. You just take the bolts loose on increment amounts. Don't take them all loose one and one because you're going to have it sideways big time. You just want to take them out, like, give it like 2 turns here, 2 turns there, 2 turns, and, get it all even, and then comes out. Just beat it a little bit with a hammer, rubber mallet, whatever you have around. This will come out easy. In that case, you don't need to take out the whole clutch primary and take out all this. It's just going to slide in there. Once you finish, it's just going to be like that. This is spring dispersion. Push it in, make your life easier to replace this fingers there. See the fingers move, and make sure to put the fingers in the right position. If you put them backwards, it ain't going to work. You're going to have a fit trying to make them work. And yeah, we're gonna go and replace the fingers here in a second. We'll let you see that. Let me go find the tool, but I really don't know what it is. Probably it's gonna be like a 4 or 5 millimeter Allen. If we're gonna go find them here in a minute, with Paul's got his tools here ready to roll. All right. Look at this now, guys. We got it out. You need to use a long 3/8 for the nut side, and if you use a short one, your nuts are probably going to touch here. You need a long 3/8 on the nut side. Again, nut side, this little tiny nut, it's going to use a 3/8. Now your bolt is a 3 millimeter, we said, Paul. 3 millimeter. You got a washer in there.
It's a 3 millimeter Allen.
3 millimeter Allen, and it's a 3 millimeter Allen and a 3/8 deep well socket. 1/4 inch better. It's going to be a lot narrower than a 3/8. But this is what we're looking at. This is your stock finger. Came out of this side-by-side, being used for about
100 hours.
100 hours. And this is your new one. And it's actually a lot heavier than that one, I can tell just by touching it. And remember, use your spacers, come in it. Don't want to leave them off. There is the mark, how this was going in there. And we're probably going to put them the same way in, just to make sure everything works great. And like I said, 3/8 and a 10 millimeter should take those out. So now you got all the spring out and everything. Like I said, when you push that in, man, you're on the money. You should be able just to grab that, push it in, do it in a few minutes versus, got in the spring there, everything is in your way. Just do stuff easier, smarter as it goes, We got this. We took out this. I don't have my puller or compressor, clutch compressor. And this is the old helix. This is the new helix. Probably we're gonna do is put some pressure down like this, me and him, get 2 bolts started, and then we're just gonna go around and trying to get it there. But it will be a lot easier if you just go to even Lowe's or anywhere that can buy a rod, buy 2 big washers, and what you do is you put one here, one washer, pull it around, put the other nut in the bottom, and then start to tie this, and this is going to create pressure there. Unless you want to be nice and spend $150, $180 on a real compressor, I don't think it's necessary, but yeah. Oh, by the way, yeah, on the fingers, we got them all tied, all good. We're just missing the spring in there. Put the spring, put the cover, we pretty much done on this. Guys, this is 30-45 minute job. It shouldn't take that long, and it's gonna give you a performance for life. I mean, it's gonna be a day and night difference. I bet you money, like mine did. Mine was a day and night difference. I was gonna see what happened with this.
Get out of that.
What's up? Well, finish here almost. We put this red spring in here. What I did is push this. It was holding a little bit pull, and we got a couple of bolts there, trying to get everything straight. Fingers are on. We got this tied. We got a Loctite and about 60 pounds of torque. It's about 2 or 3 UGAs, you know, with the 1/2 inch impact. You know, we do this for a living. We're not playing around. I know how to feel 60 pounds of. Maybe it's got 65 or something like that. I just put a little more just in case. But again, I got this ready. We're fixing to put this air mover, or you know, probably that creates more air coming into the primary. And as soon as we put this, pretty much we're done with the clutch cover on pipe. We're done, ready to roll. He's ready to try his new belt now and see what he thinks about it. I don't know what it's gonna do yet. Probably it's gonna be a big difference. I hope. Let's hope. All right, guys, we'll get you an update whenever we put the belt on. Pretty easy, pretty simple clutch kit. We'll see now what he does. We let you know well, you will see it on the next video or so, how he does 100%. We're gonna go give it the belt a good burnout and a good break in, like they said. Yeah, let me send it to the floor pretty quick. You'll see how I break it in. No, I'm just joking. We're gonna put it on low, keep it RPMs up and down, and get a good break in, guys. But we'll see you later, guys. Be good. Thank you for watching. Remember, subscribe, comment, tell me what you want me to do. We do pretty close to everything. Yeah, we work on Wildcats now too. Heck yeah. See you later, guys.